Hi guys, welcome to another Gyro Vikings Insane Angling Adventure. This time on the beautiful Isle of Mull, which is in the Inner Hebrides off the coast of Scotland and not far from Oban. It's a place I've always wanted to fish. I came here many years ago to this exact spot, had a great time, and once again I want to recreate my youth and hopefully catch a few fish. You can see it's a stunning spot. We've got absolutely perfect weather apart from a bit of drizzle every now and then, but I've got spiky boots so I should be okay. Sea's absolutely flat, calm. Hopefully the sunshine will come out a bit later, and I'm here for a couple of days, so hopefully I'll do quite well. I'm not only going to fish this mark, I'll probably fish some other spots where I've never been to as well, just to experience what Mull has got to give. So yeah, this is going to be my first cast on the Isle of Mull for many years, and as I've been doing quite well with the red gills lately, especially the orange ones, this is what I'm going to start off with. So here we go. Hopefully I can catch a fish first cast, and it's not first cast fish death. We'll give it a go anyway. There's a fish, the first one on the Isle of Mull. Let's see if I can get it in. Not a big fish, mind. Good to start. Was happy to catch my first one. Yeah, just a small pollock. You see, I'm always happy to catch the first fish, so nice one. This one's very like the one I caught up at Caithness. I wonder if it swam all the way here, somehow I doubt it. This one's got loads of little blue spots on as well. Unusual for the pollock I can't normally catch. Just a tiddler. The pollock, get in. I'm thinking the fishing's going to start to turn a corner now on the flood tide. Fingers crossed. I just pulled that one straight up, save the messing about with the net. Definitely not a monster, not as big as I was catching last week in the north of Scotland, but I'm sure there's got to be some big fish out there. It's underfished, yeah. I think I just need the flood tide to come on, and the tide to come in a bit, because it's quite low at the moment. We'll get a few better specimens, I'm fairly sure. If not here, I'll get them somewhere else, that's for sure. There we go. The pollock, I think, the little one. Hopefully that's a start. Yeah, just a little pollock, but better than nothing. Been really poor so far. Surprising. That's 2 fish and 2 casts. I had a cracker on just before that one grabbed it, but come off. still not a big fish, but there's definitely big fish there, because that first one, oh, I reckon that was at least a 5-pounder. Anyway, finally found the fish. But yeah, catching plenty now. Again, not a big one. Hopefully I'll get a big one though. I'm not using the net if they're only small fish. It's a bit of a pain, to be honest. But if they're a big fish, I'll get the net out. I've got that already. That's a red and white red gill. Always deadly. Finally fish on. It's a beautiful day. Oh, it looks like a nice one. Oh, they come off. What a nightmare. Oh, I look like a big collie. That 2-pounder. Please get bigger. Still, it's good fun. It's better than blanking. That one engulfed that red gill. Got it. Would this be a better one? Definitely the biggest one of my trip so far. No monster, but getting bigger. That one again engulfed the red gill. I lost the red gill just before there, so I changed over to silver minnow, 60 gram. It was quite breezy the day. Yeah, fairly decent pollock. Again, not huge, but welcome. Thought it was a coley at first, but obviously a pollock. Finally, get in. That's the one. I knew there'd be a big one here. Cracking stuff. There you go. Fish. Oh. Feels like a good one. It's a nice one. We'll have to get this one with the net. You're gonna have to go down here a bit. Seen me. See, I've been trying not to use the net for the smaller ones. It's just quicker for them to get them back. Get in. Another nice one. Whoop whoop. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm on day 2 now of my Island of Mull adventure. Caught some nice fish yesterday, quite a few of them as well. So a day I really enjoyed. and the weather was pretty good at times. Can be a bit rainy here and windy, but today is beautiful. There's not a lot of wind, as you can see, the absolutely blue skies, brilliant. So I've come to a mark I've never been to before, the rocks at the back of Duart Castle, which is about 20 miles away from Tobermory, where I was based. So got here, parked up and went on a yomp along the rocks until I found an area what looked really good, and here I am. About a mile walk over boggy, muddy ground, rocks, but finally I got here after about a half an hour walking. So we'll give it a go and hopefully there's some fish here. Eh? Going to start off the session with a red gill, because the red gills seem to be working quite well on this trip. And if the wind drops a bit, I'm going to get the lighter rod out with the 30-gram lures on, Timo lures. There's quite a nice tide rip here, so I'm hopeful of a few fish. So here we go. There, fish, get in. Oh, it come off, can you believe it? At least there's a fish there anyway. Seem to be about 30 yards out, so I'll try her again. Let's inspect me hook. All is good. Oh, there's a better fish. This time I think I've got it. Oh. It's a nice pollock. See, I've got the net, but I'm just going to try and pull this one up. That's a good one as well. I found out where they are. Get in. Beautiful. Just moved it around a little bit because the sun was in my eyes. Well, there you go, get in. That's a nice fish. Happy days. Yeah, so I think I know where the fish are now. They're not very far out. That was a good start, wasn't it? No better than that. When you put a lot of effort into getting the places, you basically get fish first cast. Last fish on. Feels like a big one, this. Pretty sure I'm going to have to get the net on it. Scare it up. Oh. Got a bit weed round the line and all. Oh, it's a lovely one. Definitely have to get the net on it. This one yet, like, but there you are. Just as well I had the net in already. Weed and fish. Let's see what size it is. The beauty, yeah. Really happy with that. Really happy with that. Yeah, I'm really happy with that, and hopefully there's more to come. Got a few more hours on here before I've got to go and get the ferry and home, unfortunately. So I'm fishing the ebb tide at Duart Castle. The tide is going out. It's really strong, the tide pull. So the only way I'm getting away with it at the moment is to cast a 3-ounce weight with a red gill. I think these are the red gill evolutions, the new type. They're not as good as the old type. They get pulled to bits by the fish. Well, anyway, that's what I've got. So I'm using a 3-ounce weight just to be able to cast, because it's quite windy as well. So I'm casting up tide, letting the weight sink to the bottom, and then start winding fairly slowly, just at a constant retrieve. But by the time I actually get the red gill back to the side and the weight, my line's gone all the way down there. So at the moment it's impossible to fish with silver minnows, even though they're 60 gram. It's just not doing the trick. It's not hitting the bottom, and the wind is just pulling them back to the surface, which is no good. So if you ever have that happen to you, up the size of your weight, even to 4-ounce. I've got quite a stiff spinning rod there. It's a Savage Gear 120 gram multi-purpose predator rod. It's great for doing this type of stuff when the elements and the tides are a little bit against you. I'd love to be able to get the other Savage Gear rod out where I've got SG/S5, but at the moment it would just be fruitless. 30 gram lures and that just wouldn't get anywhere near the bottom. So I am hoping that when the tide starts to flood, which is around about 2:30 today, that the wind may drop off. It sometimes drops off at low tide for a little while, and I can get the little lure rod out and have a bit more fun, and hopefully the flood tide will bring on a few more fish. So that's what we're waiting for anyway. Hope you've enjoyed them couple of fish I've caught anyway so far. I'm sure I'll get some more. My ferry tonight is not till 7 o'clock, and it'll take me about an hour walk and drive to get back to Craignewer. And I'm the kind of person who really wants to be there early, so I want to be there for 5. So I'll be packing up probably around about 4 today. Get an hour and a bit of the flood anyway. So we'll see how we get on, and once again thanks for tuning in, and I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, and hopefully I can catch a few more fish. Tight lines. Been hit right down the side there. Oh. It's going mental. There's another one. Fish number 3 at this mark. All decent size, nice fish. There's a smaller pollock. I had to be quick with that one because I did catch one similar about half an hour ago and it just went into the kelp. It's low tide now, so there's tons of kelp down there. Once they're in that, you're not going to get them out, I'm afraid. I've lost a few of my red gills as well, so now I'm down to old stock. That was the first cast for that one. First cast for that one. An old red gill which I probably would never have used unless I was desperate. But I'm getting desperate now. So wow, what a place that Isle of Mull is. I hope you agree. Absolutely stunning place. And the fishing isn't too bad either. Really enjoyed my trip. A couple of days there by myself. I've stopped on the way home just after getting off the ferry. The ferry's about a 50-minute trip. And I've stopped at the Falls of Laura, which is just past Oban. And it's at the mouth of the Loch of Teeve. I'm absolutely tempted to have a couple of casts, but the car park's full and I've only just managed to grab a spot and I'm blocking somebody in, so I'm going to do this really quick. Go take a look. Absolutely stunning. I'll spin round and I hope you've really enjoyed this trip as I have. Please leave a comment if you have, or please leave a comment if you haven't, whatever. But I love to read your comments anyway, and if you ever fancy visiting Isle of Mull, give me a shout on the YouTube channel and I'll give you some tips. So thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. Get out there and catch some fish.